Live. You're live. Alright. Please tell me that actually worked today, because it doesn't always do what we wanted to do. What did we name the cleric? That's something I need to look at. Hello! What did we name the cleric? Oh dear God, please shut up. Anyways, hello everybody. Greetings and salutations. Maldwin, Rowan, good to see you. Just a second, let me ping out the Discord, let them know that we are live. At everyone. We are live. Boom. There we go. Hey there, Felix. Ooh, is it Croshlow? Hope I pronounced that correctly. Viterio, hey. Lucas, good noon, good noon. Frosty, yo, what's up? How y'all doing? Managed to make it to another Monday stream. Trying to maintain the schedule. Kinda proud of myself. I say as I've only done this for 2 weeks straight. Cool. Let me go ahead and get this swapped over on my monitor so that way I can actually see the game we're trying to play here. Skeletron, how are you doing? I almost called you Skeleton. Good luck, Skeleton. How's everybody doing today on this fine Monday morning slash evening, depending on where you are in the world, whatever your time zone is. Is Chris a spoiler for a future video? No. Chris, I think this is just a build I was doing. Yeah, this is just a casual run that I was doing at one point. You've got storms here and I'm scavenging data from my phone to be here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I've also been dealing with plenty of storms. Give me just a second, y'all. I just need to check something real fast. This will be really quick. Gotcha. Okay, got him. No, if you do want a spoiler for a video, though. There you go. There's your spoiler for another video. Either way, last time we had some pyromancy to do when we gave the pyromancer back their spells, and it's one of those things that it went about as well as you thought it would. We kind of nuked everything with fire, with the exception of 1 or 2 bosses, but Pyromancer did pretty well. But it's time for Flameo Hot Mess to go. And next up is to revisit the Cleric. And I don't know if spells are going to make much of a difference here. Do Miracle Only, but this time with the Dust Crown. Maybe we'll do a Miracle Only stream sometime soon. Bonjour, what's this? Kyle and Ben Swallow on the same day. Talk about a blessed day. Hey, I haven't talked to Ben in a while. It's been a while since I've seen Ben. I hope he's doing good. I'm exhausted from paperwork, but start my new job tomorrow. Nice. All right, we've been doing parodies of the original characters' names. The cleric was Stitches. So there's an obvious answer here, but we're not gonna go for it. A parody of Stitches. Threadripper. Bandages. I like it. Snitches. Ooh. Suture Priest is also really good. Why Lilo? Staple. Oh. Okay, I like snitches and staples. You know what? I like staples because that was easy. Lilo and Wait, that's really clever. Wait. Hold on. Wait, y'all are really clever this morning. Also, did I tell OBS to record? I did not. OBS, record. Thank you. Okay, you know what? You guys got me on Lilos. Y'all are cooking on Lilos. Because Lilos and Stitches. Alright. Y'all got me on that one. Chat is cooking this morning. Hey, average guy, how you doing? Also, hey, Darker Haze, how y'all doing? So, brain is still trying to fully wake up as it is 12 p.m. I woke up at around 10:30ish, and I took a nice long hot shower. And that's basically the same as being asleep in a lot of ways. So, no thick lady cleric. I'm sorry, Sir Dumpy was the warrior. Been having PC issues, but that might be because it's hot. Oh, true. Ugh. I didn't reset the coolant on my PC. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. If my PC explodes during stream, you guys know what happened. So, for the last 2 streams, I've kind of been a bit jokey and a bit mean to the classes, because the spells really reshape how the class is played. Cleric, that's not really the case. I mean, Cleric without spells was already the best one, along with Wanderer, because the mace is so good. So there's not going to be a whole lot of change. That being said, we can get access to Sunlight Blade now. So that's cool, right? Aside from that, there's not really a whole lot that's going to change giving Cleric their spells. That being said, I had a lot of fun playing as Cleric, so I'm pretty excited to just do another Cleric run, to be honest. No Wi-Fi, no electricity. Ugh. Losing power always feels bad. Sorry to hear about that. Thankfully, it's been a while since I've gone without power. Where I live, the power grid when I initially moved here was actually really poor, but it's improved a lot since then, thankfully, so I'm pretty happy about that. We go pretty long stretches without losing power. Hey, kitty ma. I did Miracles Only on New Game Plus 2 and it ruined them for me. Yeah, that sounds like what happened to me and Consumables Only. Although I will say I do have a new appreciation for Consumables, so maybe that's not quite the same, but I am killing some guys here because I do want the extra souls. I don't know if it's that's something I should look into. Is killing each hollow along the way enough to amount to anything worth routing towards? That's something I should think about. Because let's see, if there's 60, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 300. 420 up here. Let's see. Then there'd be... New spells? What new spells? I mean, first of all, true. Second of all, we're allowed to give the cleric new spells, because that wasn't part of the rule set in the first time we did that. We did this. Definitely if you want anything from the Uchi merchant. I probably won't. Also, that was 72. Nice overkill damage. Did you name your cleric Eric? No, so we're parodying all of the, we're parodying all of the original names that we gave the classes, and chat decided to call this one Lilos, because the original one was Stitches. So now it's Lilos and Stitches, which I think is really cute. Eager for early souls, skipping the souls behind the stairs. Yeah, that's a problem I have. Consumable souls early on, I tend to ignore. Although, that does make a good point. This is also why I usually ignore enemies early on, because they give so little souls. I mean, that's kind of why I ignore enemies in general, is because just because boss souls are enough to carry you through the game, really. Hey, Hopeful! Good to see ya. Can't stay for stream. Had a lot of fun with this exact run. Glad. Oh, damn it. Not hitless. We gotta start over. No, I'm joking. Also, child number 3 will be here in February. Congratulations, Husker. Hope you are doing well. And thanks for coming and stopping by and saying hi. Really appreciate it. Hey, Connor. How you doing? Plus, if you aren't going to use boss items, you don't need them. True. You can just pop the poppable boss souls. I have this really weird... like, aversion to using boss souls a lot of the time. I don't know what it is. In Dark Souls 2, I use them much more because... Thanks, Black Knight. In Dark Souls 2, I use them a lot more because bonfire aesthetics means I can get them back. But in Dark Souls 1, it just feels wrong. I don't know what it is. I'm not going to try for this. Synchronized attack with those hollows is 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, that was very satisfying. Working in the lab at my archaeology company today. Ooh, thanks for keeping me entertained through this afternoon. Absolutely. And fascinating work. In DS2, I pop my Catterall. If the remembrances have a use in the DLC character, my character is ruined. That, listen, the beltings exists. All right. Okay, so I usually stop here. I should find a specific visual trigger for that, other than the one I use currently, because the one I use is really unreliable. Another stagger. Oh, that was actually just the kill. Okay. Cool. I love DS1, but the second half of the game has aged very poorly, in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the first and second half of the game are kind of on relative terms, but I know that's an unpopular opinion. I'd say the majority of people would agree with you. What spell are you using for this run? I am potentially going to go into Sunlight Blade at some point. Maybe Wrath of Gods. Ooh, do I want to get the strength or... No, I want to keep my souls. Hey, Beck, how you doing? It's good to see you. It's been a while since I've seen you. Whoop. Force run? Force actually has some interesting applications. Believe it or not. 3, 2, 1, 0, go. Ah. Damn. I want this one. Early prediction for the best class in DS2, DS3, and Elden Ring. Okay, Dark Souls 2, I'm going to predict, we just got done with it, but I'm going to predict that Swordsman was the best. DS3, ain't no party like a Sellsword Windblade party. That's going to be, I've never actually even used them, but I know that they are used for hitless runs. I'm going to expect that they live up to them. Elden Ring, I'm trying to think if there's anything that'll compete with Samurai. I don't think so. It's probably going to be Samurai. Deprived for all of them. Will you do Elden Ring all bosses? So I won't do all bosses for the achievement runs, only because that's... God, that would be over 2,000 bosses. If I remember correctly. Or 1,000, something crazy. It would be thousands of bosses. But I will do all remembrances at the least. Potentially, I would do a all achievement bosses run. So that would include like Makar, Leonine Misbegotten, so on and so forth. I mean, hey, if these guys all want to follow me up to this gate, this is just free souls, right? Whoa. Uh-oh. Ah. Nah, I wanted to jump attack. Whoops. Ooh. God, if I died there, that'd be so awful. You know, I'm just gonna open this gate and stop screwing around here. Vagabond, Confessor. Okay, yeah. Maybe all remembrances and great runes would be enough, or the Randy quest line is most of it all. Yeah, so at the least, there'll be all remembrances. At the most, it would be all achievement bosses. Why not use heal? I genuinely forget it's there half the time, that's why. Yeah, Vagabond is probably the only one that I can think of off the top of my head that'll probably compete. But I'm not sure. I'm not experienced enough in Elden Ring to make that call yet. Despite the fact that I've played a pretty good amount of Elden Ring. I'm not really experienced enough. Hey, Kyler, are you going to do an all spells tier list once you finish these runs? I mean, I've never thought about ranking the spells, but That is certainly a video I could potentially think about putting together. Also, +5 mace goes hard. Why don't you go to Pinwheel early? Did you see what happened last time I went to Pinwheel with Cleric? No, just because, ow. Sorry. Just because I like to have a +5 weapon before I go down there at the least. Unless I'm allowing summons. I'm not allowing summons this time, but if I was allowing summons, then I'd want a +5 weapon before I go down there. If you're allowing summons, then, like, it's the first thing you can do. Oh, hi, Rapier. Okay. Alright, nice and easy. Can't believe Kyle isn't using the Morningstar SMH. It doesn't start with the Morningstar. I'm not allowed to. And even if I was allowed to, I wouldn't. Okay. That plinth, that empty one right there, is the trigger for the boss. Ooh, amazing RNG. Yeah, this is gonna be nice and easy. Fire breath? It's too easy, chat. What can I say? Cleric is just a beast. I feel like if you outlawed the summons that upgrade with Ghost Glovewort, most of the standard level summons are relatively well balanced and not too strong. Ooh. That is something I have to think about, isn't it? The Ash summons. Cleric is just a beast, huh? A cleric beast? I get that joke. I fought Cleric Beast. I made it that far into Bloodborne. Yes, that is like the first boss, but I made it that far. Okay, let's move these up. Cool. Playing DS1 now makes me wonder how I ever found it a difficult game. It's so easy to make a broken build and run through the game. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it? Like, this is definitely a difficult game your first time through, but once you're aware of how it works, I think Dark Souls is, more so than any other game I've played, is just that much, like, easier to abuse once you know how to do it. Like, I know that works with a lot of enemies, but, or like with a lot of games, but I feel like Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 1, it's more so than any other game I've ever played, where once you know it, it becomes so much more casual. You can also start with the Fanged Imps as a keepsake. Yeah, that's the thing I'm keeping in mind at the moment. Is there any weird routing I want to do here? I don't need to kill Havel. No, let's just do this the safe way. Yes. Okay, we'll do this. I think what makes Dark Souls difficult is that most other games you can just rush in and win, but you can't here. See, I'd agree with you, but I feel like there's a lot of games that I feel have either difficult moments or are just straight up difficult that Dark Souls has made me appreciate this thinking through things aspect more. Any advice for a DS1 Deathless playthrough? So, as with any playthrough, you definitely want to prioritize upgrades. Upgrades are huge when it comes to doing a playthrough of Dark Souls. Always prioritize your upgrades. Aside from that, doing what I'm doing right now and focusing entirely into damage is not necessarily a smart idea. Definitely spec enough of your levels into health, because the wider your window of error, the better off you'll be. Which, I probably should put some levels into health here soon. Definitely should have done it before we went in against Capra Demon. Also, I should have gotten Wolf Ring. That's what I should have gotten. That's alright, we can live without it. I should just be running past these guys, but... that guy was going to be in the way, so gotta kill him. There's a little smiley face on your shoulder, huh? There is? Playing through this for the first time, and it's definitely not as hard as people make it out to be. It's definitely... One, it definitely varies by experience. Two, it also varies on how hard people make the game out to be. Because Dark Souls isn't I'm bleeding from my ear holes, slamming my head into a concrete wall difficult, right? But it is definitely harder than a lot of games. Good example of people way pushing the difficulty narrative too far is, I remember when I was first playing Elden Ring, how much people were guaranteeing that I was gonna get my face stomped in by Radon. I was gonna look like a Resident Evil campaign extra by the time he was done with me. Man, he was gonna... Ugh. And it was like, okay, I get it. Whoever this Radon figure is, he sounds hard. Cool. It didn't take me all that long to beat him. And it really just varies on, like, how your playthrough goes, because there's so many different things that can happen in a playthrough that will vastly change what your experience is like. Some sections are a nightmare the first time, yeah, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Keep in mind being 12 when playing this was the main difficulty. That's fair. Yeah, everybody has very different difficulty in these games. You know, chat, this is a very easy experiment that I conduct with people. That goes to show how vastly different people find the difficulty in these games. All right, ready? I want everyone in chat who's willing to type out who the hardest boss in the DLC is. Who is the hardest boss in the DS1 DLC? There we go. Look at that. We got Manus, Calamy, Artorias, Manus, Calamy, Manus, Calamy, Artorias. And that is exactly the point, is that everybody, when it comes to that DLC, it's always someone different for everyone. I really feel like that trifecta of bosses really tests you in really different ways. And it's interesting. I'm going to get some charcoal pine resin here. I'm not going to get as much as I normally do because I'll eventually get sunlight blade, right? So we're only going to get 8 here. That should cover me for a good while. Also, we can equip Canvas Talisman here. Cool. Cool. Need to be extra careful here. I have never seen you come down here, Butcher. This is interesting. It's not bad, but that's just weird. Yeah, we can take care of it. I've never seen him follow me, so I guess he can. Always enjoy the fact that all Dark Souls games have fall damage, yet all Dark Souls games have times where you fall 50 stories with no damage taken. True. I need to go this way. Okay, nice. Probably should have used heal there, but... Hey, I made it to a stream. I almost never do, but always watch from the beginning. Just watch at 2x speed to get caught up. Well, welcome in, Bookworm. Glad to see you. Glad you could finally make it. Hope you're doing well. Okay, these rats... We talk about the most dangerous rooms in Souls games from time to time. That room has to be one of them. Whoa, that was weird. Trident. All right. Hey, Tapsy, how you doing? Do you think Anakin turned to the dark side because of unresolved trauma from being groomed by Padme, my bad, since he was 10? No, because Padme was, like, really young as well, wasn't she? I mean, I'm not an expert in Star Wars lore, so... she was, like, also really young, wasn't she? The difference between them is only, like... 4 years? Something like that? She was like 16. How old is Anakin in Attack of the Clones? Does anyone know that information? 'Cause I feel like I could make a more educated... I mean, okay. First of all, I'm just going to answer this. No, I don't think of that. I think it's because Palpatine is just... awful. That straight up, it's because Palpatine is awful. But Okay, so he's 17 or 18. If she was 16, that means she'd be 23 or 24. I was joking, but it's funny to think about. That's fair. Oh my god, are you serious? Gaping, you are a bag of beans today. Alright, so he wants to do a melee attack, so I want to go in. Alright, his RNG is like broken today. He's not doing the charge, which is really interesting. I can get 2 here, I think. I could have gone for 3, but I'd rather be safe. I'm gonna follow here in case he ends in a good spot. He did. 1, 2. R2, there we go. Alright. Probably gonna want to choose a melee attack here. He does, so I'm gonna go in. And now I'm gonna build distance so that way it forces him into that attack. 1, 2, 3. Sick. Now we back off. Nice and easy. Yeah, Gaping Dragon is a really cool boss. There's a, literally, like, as far as, like, making him a, like, just, I don't think the mace is a spell. I mean, it could be a spell. How you doing, Baron? So, okay. On one hand, I feel like the Gaping Dragon is fine. On the other hand, I feel like there is a change to his moveset that I could make that might make him more fun. Okay, that almost gets me Sunlight Blade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that and that. And now we're going to go to Pinwheel next. So that way I can get Covetous Silver Serpent's Ring. Because we're at the point where Silver Serpent's Ring is going to start making a difference. Because of how large the quantity of souls we're getting. Crap. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, nice. Got out of that situation. Hey, slingshot. Ah! Whew! That was tense. I'm probably not going to be able to make it to the bonfire, though. Oh, no, I did. Cool. Yeah, mace kind of is just smack with a stick, huh? I haven't had much gaming time, but I'm obsessed with Monster Hunter World now. Let's go. What bosses have been killed? So far, we've killed Taurus, Gargoyles, Capra, Gaping Dragon, and Asylum Demon. We're on our way to Pinwheel, and then we will be heading to Quelaag. You should go get Lightning Spear. I'll probably end up getting Lightning Spear after ONS. Go and then teleport back to Sunlight Altar, grab it, and then use it for Moonlight Butterfly. Lords of the Fallen runs when? If I eventually play it, then. So you're gonna go Sunlight Mace? Yeah, that's the idea. Oh, that is a very important question, huh? Yeah, Waffles. What Monster Hunter weapons have you been using? I'm curious. Another Crab's Treasure? I've been hearing such good things about the game. Like, every person I talk to that's played has been saying how really nice it is. What level is the mace? Right now it's just at +5. Mace is kind of cracked. Wait, I saw something about Automon. Hold on, Tyrone. Hold on. Hold on. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. Okay, I scrolled and I didn't see it. It infuriates me, but I also love it. Fair. Okay, we're not going to do a greedy super combo to start this off again. Does Pinwheel not stagger? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, now it's actually dangerous. Oh, the amount of attacks he can poop out when he gets that off. Woo! All right, chat. You know the drill. For the final time in DS1 starting classes, what is this mask? If you get it correctly, you get bragging rights for the rest of the stream. All right, we got father, mother, child, father, mother, child, mother, mommy, mother, father, child, father, mother, child, mother, child, father, mother, daddy, deathless, son, mommy, father, child, mother, mama, father, son, daddy, okay. Picking it up in 3, in 2, in 1. Mother. Mask of the Mother. The last place mask finally makes her appearance. Congratulations on your redemption for the Cleric run. Aw, thanks, Chief. That's right, y'all. Mommy, okay, we want to go this way. Are you insane? A little bit, yeah. Oh my god, this is bad. There we go. Okay, we're good. Whoops. Oh, hey, the Black Knight threw itself off a ledge. I've been mostly using the dual blades, but I've also been playing around with the longsword quite a bit. I want to try something slow and heavy just to see big damage, so I think I'm going to try hammer. Hammer is very fun. Let's see. Do you think Pinwheel's main persona is the father, the mother, or the child? I'm not sure. As someone who's interested in getting into Monster Hunter, which game would you recommend starting with? So at the moment, I would say that how many levels do I have, by the way? 3? At the moment, I only play one Monster Hunter game, and that is Monster Hunter Worlds. So I will say I have a very narrow scope of the games. That being said, I have been greatly enjoying Monster Hunter Worlds. I will say that Monster Hunter World is 1,000 times better with the DLC, though. Like, definitely play it with Iceborne if you're going to play it. The Monster Hunter games are on a huge sale right now on Steam, so we'll say that. They are, pretty... I never put my, Ring of, Favor and Protection on. Sick. You can use the mace? Yeah, I start with the mace. Start with World for sure. Yeah, World is a really good game. I will say, World is 1,000%. And I'm just going to say this about Monster Hunter in general, because I've been told this enough times that I feel confident in saying this. All of the people that I talk to that have played Monster Hunter over the years all unanimously agree that Monster Hunter's biggest problem is it doesn't have a great new player experience. The tutorials are very wordy and even miss out on very main mechanics. So it's a bit much to get into. But I will say, we have a number of people in my Discord server that are playing Monster Hunter World right now, as well as myself and my own people that I play Monster Hunter with. So if you start to get confused or lost or you feel like you're not getting it, feel free, gaming discussion, just chatting, anywhere in my Discord server. If you feel like you're lost in Monster Hunter, there are plenty of people who are around, including myself, that are more than happy to help you get into it. It's a very fun game series, but I know it can also be very frustrating to get into. World is not a full game without Iceborne. I kind of agree, to be honest. Did you know there was a group of half otter, half human hybrids that came out of Anatolia and conquered the Middle East and the Balkans called the Ottomans? Okay, that's clever. I can't play Monster Hunter because it needs to be played with other people, and I'm too cringe to play with other people. Okay, that's fair. Thanks, I love games with a high skill ceiling. From what I've heard, Monster Hunter is exactly that. Monster Hunter, there is a very high skill ceiling in Monster Hunter. That being said, the skill floor is also not too bad. Okay. Nice way to start this off. Okay, small spew. We take that. Okay. Legs is fine. Don't like that miss. Okay. Yeah. If she swords, usually she's going to want to finish the combo. Short spew. Okay. I'm just going to heal off this just to be safe. Short spew. Long spew. Nice. This should be it, potentially. Yeah, there we go. Level 5 mace. What is that damage? Yeah, it's right there. +5. Do you use food as a source of energy? E equals MC squared. Have you heard of a game called Mortal Shell? I've heard of it. I've not played it. I've not really heard of a lot of things from Mortal Shell either. But I have heard of it. I don't really know a whole lot of opinions on it. Based? Based on what? Mortal Shell is fun, but janky. That's fair. Do you play Smash Bros. Ultimate? And if so, what is your main? So it has been a while since I played Smash. However, my two go-tos for whenever I would play Smash, on all the Smashes basically before Ultimate, I would be a Luigi main. However, once I got to Ultimate, I still enjoy some Luigi. But I've also kindled a new love for some Palu. Some good old Tana. Some good old-fashioned Palutena. What are you doing over there? Sir? Are you going to rescue Rhea to get Wrath of the Gods? Probably. Very likely. Palutena is so annoying to play against. Listen, I gotta say, it is fun nailing that forward special. Explosive Flame goes hard. Also, the Nair party. Palutena Nair is so fun. Don't roast me, but I've never played a Smash game in my life. That's totally fine. I consider Smash to be pretty fun, but not, like, essential for a gamer's experience. Plant Gang! Listen, I'm not part of Plant Gang, but I respect the hell out of y'all. Plant Gang! Hold on. Before I spend these other two levels, how am I feeling? Yeah, we'll do that. King K. Rool. Ooh. Rosalina and Bayonetta. Listen, I've seen some schnasty Rosalinas. Probably best with Roy, but can't resist playing the dwarf. We love some dwarf in this household. Okay, so usually I would go down to New Londo Ruins to try and get up to plus 15. But I think for this run, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and I don't have Dark Moon Seance Ring. Crap. Okay, that changes how I do things here. Okay, what I'll do is I'll go get Dark Moon Seance Ring. And then I'll teleport back and just begin making my way to Anor Londo. I used to main Zelda in previous titles, but in Ultimate she's just not good enough to compete. Really? I'm not super up to date on Smash meta, because I'm not going to pretend like I care enough to be, but I remember early on, Zelda was like really, really good. At least that was the impression I got. Why not kill the Hydra to get the Dust Crown and grab Lightning Spear? Because I'm not allowed to use the Dust Crown in this run, because it's the Cleric run. As for why I'm not getting Lightning Spear, because I don't think it would provide me any benefit at the moment. Sora's been my favorite Smash since he came out. I still haven't tried playing as Sora yet, which is really weird considering I've been a huge Sora for Smash advocate because Kingdom Hearts is my favorite franchise, but I'd smash Pinwheel with a Grant. Imagine if you could get Grant that early on. Okay, this is always a kind of awkward run to make. There we go. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to... Okay, we get around this corner, and we're good. My guy just dropped the F? The F? Well, what's the F? F? Did I do something? Did I do something wrong? Ah, I see. Also, I'm gonna buy this. Just for the sake of having that. I went to put food in the oven. Very fair, very fair. Oh, F for skeleton, bro. Okay. I was like, what? Did I drop the F-bomb? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I did, but I don't remember doing it. I tried to be very aware of what I'm saying so I don't accidentally say something stupid. I try to, at least. All of the Nido Realm could be removed from the game and I wouldn't mind. I don't know, I like Tomb of the Giants. Cool, nice. Alrighty. What's your least favorite race? Mine's a marathon. You know, I gotta say, triathlons, just not for me, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm not a Daytona 400 fan myself. Come here. Brother. Thank you. That's a dangerous spot to be in, so I'm gonna do that, reset them. Why not use that heal spell you already have in this place where you have all of the downtime? Because I keep forgetting I have it. Whoa! Damn it. I was kind of trying to make this deathless. Damn, that sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. Suffering succotash. On the bright side, the pressure's off now. True. Now I can play as dumb as I want to. Okay, we're safe. Okay, now it's gonna be facing me. No? Oh, right. I always forget that's how that works. Do you like DS1 more than DS3? Yeah. DS3 is good, don't get me wrong, but I'm a DS1 all the way. Okay, you get out of the way. Okay, so my strat here is I want to run along that blade, and as long as I hold full sprint, you go through. Actually, hold on. Alright, how much Titanite, large Titanite are we at? We're at 6. I've used 2. Okay, so if this guy gives me a large Titanite, which he has like a 90% chance to, or something like that, then we'll be good. Nice. Alright, cool. Okay. Now that should let me get up to plus 10. Awesome. Having any Dark Souls as your favorite is a base and respectable opinion. Hating any Dark Souls is lame. You know what? That's pretty fair. The mace is great. Oh yeah. which class is next. So this will actually do it for the DS1 classes. As far as the DS3 class, or not 3, sorry, DS2 classes, the next one I believe we have next is Bandit. That'll be on Friday. As for what happens next Monday, haven't fully decided yet. I'm just breaking this because I like the noise. Randomizer DS1, Monster Hunter World. Stardew? Is Bandit as good in that one as it is in this one? I do not know. They completely changed what stat Bandit is based on, so I'm not sure. Uh-oh. No, that's fine. I spaced that very badly. There we go. So, something I would like to do, I don't know how well it would go over, but it would be kind of cool to do a Monster Hunter stream and just leave the session open to anyone in chat who would want to join. And that way, like, we could just have some active Monster Hunter stuff going on. I think that would be a lot of fun. That could be dangerous. Yeah, it could be. The longsword goblins just non-stop spam tripping. Would be fun, but I'm on the other side of the globe. I will say, I have had some fairly sturdy connections with people that live across the pond. So it might still work out. Welcome in, Michael. How you doing? See, I should have used heal there. But I'm dumb. Alright, you're gonna go that way? I'm going this way. Always gotta be careful of that. That's why the main thing that'll ever kill me on these rafters is not the attacks from the Painting Guardians, but the geometry from the Painting Guardians. It's been my main struggle to get into the series. That's very fair. I would love to start making Monster Hunter videos. I just need to get a little further into the game before I start making them. Also welcome in Maynard in 16. How many bosses have been killed? Almost everything pre-Qualag is dead. As well as Iron Golem. Since it has a terrible tutorial, maybe you should stream it to show us how it should be played. I'd so be down for that. Also, with the Monster Hunter Wilds trailer coming out, and with it being on sale, it may not be a bad idea to throw together a video showing off a lot of, like, the intricacies of Monster Hunter Worlds. Like, to actually understand how the game's going. Halt. No. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at this one on the left. I'm gonna stop here. Wait for him to pull out the bow. There we go. There's the bow. So I know I've talked about this a lot, but for anybody who wonders why I always wait for him to swap to bow before going for a damage phase, if you watch, see there where he swapped his weapon? He has to swap from staff to bow like any other weapon. He has his own animation just like player characters do. And he always has to have staff out whenever he's trying to teleport. So if we're watching, he's still on staff. I'll mention if I see him switch to bow. He's still on staff here. Okay, so now that I'm about here, I try to stay about 2 pillars away from him. There, right there. You see where he swapped? And now as I approach, he's going to do the swap again. And that's why I always wait for him to swap to bow, because he has to go through that little animation before he teleports away, which gets you just a little longer time to get your damage in. What did everyone think of the second trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds? I loved the second trailer. I think it looks great. I think it looks fantastic. Also, I need to swap this over to this hand now. All I wanted to know is if Wilds would be World 2 or Rise 2. It's definitely World 2. What challenge runs for DS1 have been your favorite to do? You know, I gotta say, I'm very fond of Stamina-less. Stamina-less was a very fun run. What's your opinion on the brass set? Looks neat. I don't personally use it, but it's neat. Whoops, out of stamina. Now I'm getting hit for it. Oh, that did barely any damage to me. Liked the stream. True. As a fun tradition, if the stream does hit 100 likes, you unlock story time, and I will tell you a story. In the past, I've told stories about my worst date ever, my best date ever, my most embarrassing date. I've told best day of work. I've told about the best ice cream sandwich I ever had. People like that story. Story time is unlocked at 100 likes. So if you reach 100 likes, I'll tell y'all a story. I'll have to think about what story I'll tell you guys. Because it's been a while. How long would it take for Manus New Game plus 7 Armor of Thorns? I do not know. I do not know about the math of that. I don't know if the damage numbers would be the same. There's a lot that goes into that. Like and subscribe for the deepest Kyle lore. True. What would be a fun story to tell today? Love the idea of these reruns. I'm glad. I was really debating whether or not I was going to do them, but people seem to be enjoying them. I will say, something I will bring up is there have been a couple people that have brought up about the idea that I do seem a bit childish in the way that I streamed the first 2 runs. The way that I kind of, the way that I've been a bit, sarcastic and maybe even a little mean to some people. I do want to say it is all in good fun. I will say that especially that first stream, I was really tired. It's all in good fun. Ooh, thank you so much for the 2, James. Storyline of favorite summer memory. Ooh, favorite summer memory. I'm here for the sass. Those people deserve it. Well, crap. This is a terrible start. Yeah, especially with that. Okay, I'm safe from Smo here. I'm not controlling this fight very well. Brother. Thank you. I swear. Smo? We're gonna have some words, buddy. Probably should have gone right there to try and stay on Ornstein. Don't you dare. He's trying to charge me again. I can always tell by the way Smo's behaving exactly what move he wants to use. No. Brother. Wouldn't fire deal more damage versus Ornstein? Probably, yeah. I should have probably charcoaled and then Sunlight Blade. That would have been the more optimal decision. I've just got really excited that I'm using Sunlight Blade again because it's like my favorite spell in the game. Gotta be careful about staying around his side because he may want to jump, but we're good. Sunlight Blade is lightning damage? Yes, it is. We love it in this house. Okay, that puts us up to 339. Holy damage technically does not exist in Dark Souls 1. There is a divine modifier that just says whether or not you kill skeletons, but there is no such thing as holy damage.
Oh, chosen undead,
Okay, where do we want to go? We want to go to... Okay, we're gonna go Firelink Shrine. So we can place the Lord Vessel. Gotta run, Kyle. Chat, if we don't get story time in the VOD tonight, I won't forgive you. Hey, you heard him. How many likes are we away from story time, by the way? We are 30 likes away from story time. I believe in you guys. Have you done Painted World? Not yet. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Sunlight Altar. We'll go get Lightning Spear. Check again. I'm checking again. 77. We need 23 more. 23 more likes for story time. Can you obtain the Ornstein armor? You can. I cannot because I killed Smo second. And I can't change my armor because it's the Cleric run. God, favorite summertime memory. Okay, I don't know if that's my favorite summertime memory, but I've got a kind of good one. Let's see. Where do I want to go next? I want to go... Wrath of the Gods is probably a really good idea here. So boss armor exists in this game. Yes, yes it does. And I will show you exactly where to get it. If you go to Firelink Shrine, after you've defeated Quelaag, you see that guy over there? That is Dom Hall of Xena. That guy right there will sell you the boss armor of any boss you've beaten. And that's how you get boss armor. You sorry fool. You could not be the... Yeah, Ornstein has some pretty great armor. True. The only bosses that actually give armor will do that. I like the stream, but we'll wait for the story in the VOD. Fair enough. Still waiting for Sif armor. Right. We hit that. Hello, how goes the run? It goes pretty well. Unfortunately, not a deathless run. We did have an unfortunate incident in Sen's Fortress, but other than that, going pretty well. Have you played any of the Nier games? I have not. I really want to. Because they look really fun. No, Priscilla does not have an armor set. Whoa! Now I want a fluffy armor set? That's fair. That is very fair. It would be pretty cool if she did, yeah. Nice save. Thank you, thank you. Hi, buddy.
Good day. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
Am I a cleric? No.
No?
Alright, go ahead, Patches. What are your expectations about Elden Ring's DLC? I have pretty high expectations. Every FromSoft DLC has always been higher quality than the base game, so I have expectations that it will do the same. I know that might sound like high expectations, but every time they make DLC, it's better than the base game. Hi, Rhea. Hi, buddy. Ooh, replenishment. Why doesn't Patches like clerics, by the way? No idea. Hey, Kyle, sorry I'm late. You are fine, Bees. How you doing today? All right, next up is... We're gonna tune that for now, but it's about to get replaced. Why not? Let's go grab that real quick. What do you mean new spells? Is there a mod? No. So basically in the original Cleric run, I was not allowed to get any new spells. We are redoing the run with that limitation released. I started doing a PS3 playthrough, just beat Artorias, and my god, the frame rate is so bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the PS3, Xbox 360 generation consoles are, their frame rates certainly try. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pop these. How much is Wrath? There we go. I honestly expected it to be greater. Huh. By the way, chat, Magic Barrier. Very fun miracle. Why is it a fun miracle? Because Magic Barrier and Great Magic Barrier make the Four Kings do pretty much nothing to you. You've never seen Rhea there? We love Rhea. No sword dance? Ah, I mean, sword dance is so good. Not that I recall. Hey, she's great. Whenever you say Wrath, all I hear is Wrath is in Rathian or Rathalos. No, that's fair. We have had a lot of Monster Hunter on the brain recently. Okay, what we're gonna do... No emit force? Nah, we don't need it. I'm just saying, chat. Y'all saying you want that story time. You're 8 likes away from it. You're so close. Everyone get your alt accounts. I am not going to encourage that. Oh yeah, that's always an experience, Maldwin. When you're in the middle of a monster hunt and all of a sudden every monster in the area decides that it wants in on the action. Now, we haven't killed Sif yet, but I do want the Titanite chunks to get plus 10s, which is why we're here. Or sorry, plus 15. Now, what we are gonna do is usually I try to kill Ingward, but I'm feeling, since we're already down the deathless run, right? Let's kill some ghosts, shall we? And that's why we love Wrath of the Gods. Also, nice jagged ghost blade. If you have a transient curse on, yes, you can. Transient curses. They allow you to very temporarily engage with ghosts. We love Wrath of the Gods in this house. Just nukes all of the ghosts. Huh? Huh? Oh my god, chat? I still have that installed? What? Huh, weird. Alright, if everything in my room could stop dying for like 3 seconds. Alright, chat, I'm gonna be real with you. I do not recommend dating apps because I don't know, I've never been on a date from a dating app. Apparently I still have a dating app installed on my phone. And apparently, because I haven't used it in like forever. Apparently I just matched with someone. Interesting. I'll have to see what that's all about later. Do you know about the Alone in the Dark games? That sounds familiar, but no, not like confidently. Also, if you aren't paying for the subscription, that match is a lie to trick you into paying for it. Fair. Come here, buddy. Alright, so. Ow. I'm just gonna back up here. Hit too widely on my shield there. Hey, buddy. Yes, you can also kill ghosts if you get cursed. Let's see. I'm at 4. I need 3 more. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm dead. That's fine. Also, everybody is pinging me and sending me messages today. And what is going on? Why am I so popular today? I'm never this popular. What is happening? Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, chat. What does I do? Yes, I'm going this way. Okay, let's see. I've killed both Black Knights. I've killed one of the golems. There's 2 chests. And 1 more golem. Okay. May not be popular, but man, you're one of my top YouTubers. Hey, I appreciate that. I've tried getting to DS1 a couple times, but I suck and get past the first few levels, which is weird because I got pretty good at DS3. Pretty quick, do you have any tips for DS1? So, with DS1, there's a few things that can definitely help out a lot when it comes to clearing enemies. Number 1, stuff like backstabs give you a lot of invincibility frames. So if you do find yourself in a pinch, going for a backstab can be very helpful. Things like your shield, knowing what, like using your shield can also be a super big help. Especially if you can match your shield to the correct damage type. And if you don't know how to do that, basically if you go to whenever you're equipping your items, if I select my shield now, if I press, for me it's going to be X. If you're on PlayStation, it's square. If it's PC, I don't know what I know. But if you see that damage reduction percentage that is on the right side there, those are all of what your shield is going to do. Matching your shield to the kind of damage you're trying to block against can be a huge help. Like, a huge help. Aside from that, a lot of people will always try to tell you that, it's light roll or die. If you're learning Dark Souls 1, do not be afraid to medium roll. Medium roll is very good in Dark Souls 1 because armor is very good in Dark Souls 1. So don't be afraid to medium roll. Yeah, and if you want to play like fat roll full tank, that is a total, like, it's genuinely really strong. Like, really strong. So yeah, those are a few things I would say that are really good. Another thing that I will say, and this is something that holds true to pretty much all the games, but when you're learning the games, your priorities should be this. Weapon upgrades should always come before levels. So if you have the chance to either get 2 levels or take a weapon from like +1 to +3 or like to +5 or something like that, always prioritize your weapon upgrades. Unless you're trying to meet the requirements for a weapon. So their priorities should be weapon requirements, then weapon upgrades, and then from there make sure you have solid health and endurance, and then after that worry about scaling. Because as good as scaling is, while you're learning, it's so much nicer to have stuff like health. Also, permanent dark hand, nice. Cool. Nice. Cool. Let me refresh stream real quick. Ooh, chat. We're only 2 likes away from story time. Okay, how am I doing on chunks? We have 6. Okay, cool. Just need to go to the asylum, kill Stray Demon, and... Okay, no, hold on. Let me do this first. Is this inefficient time-wise? Yes. Do I care? No. What is the dumbest thing you've done in a game that took you a really long time? So one time there was this comment that said, hey, you should beat Dark Souls on New Game Plus with only the Armor of Thorns. And I thought at the time that sounded like a good idea, you know? Okay, I need one more chunk. We'll go get that from the asylum. Have you taken down a Moonlight Butterfly yet? I have not. We will do that when we go to kill Sif after we kill the Stray Demon. Watching Bleach in one sitting? God, what would that be? It's like 210, I think, plus or times 24 minutes. 210 times 24. My brain isn't very math oriented. Hold on. 210 times 24. Let me stop and think for a second. 4,002. $4,680 minutes, I think that would be. Right? 210 times 24, 4,680, something like that. Yeah, hi. Come here. Come here. Annie. What do you want? Do you want me to open the window? Annie. Come here. Come say hi to chat, Annie. Bleach is 366? Yes, but that's if you count filler, which I don't. $50-40. Damn, I was close. All right, Annie's gonna sit in the window, so no cat cam at the moment. All right, where's my rubbish? Nope. Ooh, chat. I see y'all are over 100 likes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Some stories that I got for you. I'll say one of these. It may not be my favorite summertime memory, but it's definitely one that I look back on very fondly. Gib. I don't even want it, but Gib. So, when I used to live in California, and when I lived in California, this was the summer that I was actually moving to Texas. When I lived in California, I hung out a lot with a friend of mine. His name was Justice. And I will say that he lived something like, God, how many houses? It was not a lot. We lived on the same street. I'll put it that way. But I used to remember some of my favorite memories of summer were just the two of us hung out so much that summer that we practically lived at each other's houses. I remember I practically lived in his house for a solid like 3 months. They used to so much to the point where I'd be over and they would be going to the grocery store, and sometimes I'd just be going with them to the grocery store. And I will say, the reason why I look back on this so fondly is that was about when, that was about the Call of Duty Black Ops era in gaming. And we used to have so much fun playing Call of Duty Black Ops. And just getting into shenanigans with that stuff. We'd play Call of Duty, we'd play Halo, Left 4 Dead. Oh, we used to have some hilarious memories on Left 4 Dead. But yeah, it was just spending the summer. Which Black Ops? The first one. Black Ops 1. It was Black Ops... Baron, thank you for reminding me. It was Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2. Those were the two games that we used to play all the time. We used to... Oh, God. Well, was it Terminal? The airport map from Modern Warfare 2. We used to play that so much. We would be up, like... And it was just that two guys sitting on beanbags in a bedroom just playing old Call of Duty just for hours. It would do zombies. We would do multiplayer. There was a point when we would be playing on the PlayStation, and we would play old Mortal Kombat, Armageddon, and Deception. Oh, we'd play Halo, Halo 3, and Halo Reach. What else would we play? I feel like there's something else that I'm missing here. But man, that was... I don't know if I would call it my favorite summertime memory, but that was definitely one of the better summers. I know I don't have my camera on, but I'm just sitting here smiling, just thinking about it. God, I'm getting lost in thought over here. Anyways, proper story time, though. Okay, I don't know if I'll use this as my story time, but I do have a fun story from this last Wednesday. Modern Warfare 2 had so many good maps: Terminal, High Rise, Favela, too many to remember. Man, that's the thing. I never even owned Modern Warfare 2, so if I saw what they looked like, I would know what you're definitely know what you're talking about. But I never like owned it. I just always played it at his house. The old summer where it's just you and the gang, yeah. The Crash games on PS1, Do you watch anime, Kyle? Oh, I absolutely watch anime. In fact, that same friend is actually one of the people that helped me really get into anime. Because I was already starting to get into it before they showed me some stuff. But they were like, you know, yeah, what kind of shows do you want to watch? And I was like, you know, I like stuff with, like, high action, good choreography, stuff like that. That was mainly what I was after when I first started. And that's when he got me on Akame Ga Kill. And, man, Akame Ga Kill. Really good show. But as far as what anime I've watched, I actually have a notepad somewhere around here about keeping track of all the things I've watched. But off the top of my head, I'm a very big Bleach fan. Really like Bleach. Okay, you know what? Just do the jumping attack. There we go. I didn't get the Crest of Artorias. Whoops. Have you seen Black Lagoon? I have not. I know I have a friend who really wants me to watch it. I really like Bleach. I really like Full Metal Alchemist. I really like Attack on Titan. Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night are both really, really good. Just go around the back way? I could, since I'm killing the Hydra, huh? I need Lightning Spear, by the way. What level does Vigor cap in DS3? Chat, you can help me out on this one, but I think it's either 40 or 60. Hey, Allah, how you doing? Yes, I am talking about Unlimited Blade Works, yes. I've not watched original Fate Stay Night. I watched Unlimited Blade Works. I still need to watch Heaven's Feel, as well as Apocrypha, and Lord Elmaloy Case Files. I've just been busy. I've seen all of what's been animated for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've watched all of Hunter x Hunter. I've seen pretty much all of Naruto. There's a few episodes here and there that I haven't watched just because the way I watch Naruto is really weird. I'm in the middle of watching Fairy Tail. I've watched Parasite. I've watched Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. Really like that one. I am a huge Kengan Ashura fan. Really love me some Kengan Ashura. Because sometimes you just need a show about a dude beating the piss out of the other dude. I have not started One Piece. I am debating whether or not I'm going to at some point. It's so many episodes, though. Not technically an anime, but have you seen Ruby? Oh, boy. All right, chat. If y'all ever heard of a guilty pleasure... definitely Ruby. Kyle, how much Ruby have you watched? A lot. Kyle, what quantifies as a lot? There was a point in time when I could tell you the specific timestamp of any given line from the first 5 volumes. I, like, really liked Ruby. I still enjoy Ruby, don't get me wrong. But there was a point in my life where I really liked Ruby. It's a fun show. There are definitely some writing things that go on with that show that I don't agree with. I don't think it is a super well-written show, but I do think it is a good show. Because good writing is not the only thing that makes a show good. But yeah, I used to watch a lot of Ruby. So, I will say though, I do have a fun story for y'all. A very recent story, in fact, given that it's a D&D story. One that I'm sure you guys will enjoy. Because, man. This is one of those times when the dice just agreed with everything I wanted to do as a player. And, yeah. So, currently at the moment, I'm in the middle of finishing up writing preparations for 2 different campaigns. One that I'm going to be running for online friends. Maldwin is one of those players. Hi, Maldwin. The other one is the one that I'm running for my IRL table. The last IRL table game that I ran lasted just under 4 years. And that gets you an idea of how much I'm attempting to kind of begin writing. I'm not going to write all 4 years now because I like to write the story. I like to write parts of the story as it goes on. But while I'm in the middle of writing, my brother is currently DMing an adventure from a group of characters that we play with while we're on our off time every now and then. And in this Dungeons & Dragons campaign, I am currently playing the first character that I ever made as a player. As a reminder, I started as a DM, so I started DM and then turned player. And for the first character that I ever made, my party really wanted to see me make a bard, because of course they would. So I went ahead and made my bard. At the time, he was level 16, for those of you who want the logistics. Oh, cool, we're good. And, this bard is a special bard in my heart. Lightning Spear works for the Hydra? Yeah, but I didn't bring Lightning Spear because I'm going up to Sif next. So this bard's name, full name, is Sir Caspian Alexandrius Leibasser at Frankenfurt von Goodcock Esquire. And before you ask, he earned it in a contest. But Sir Caspian Alexandrius Leibasser at Frankenfurt von Goodcock Esquire is my changeling bard. Is a neutral evil little twerp who is a College of Whispers bard. And for those of you who don't know what College of Whispers is, basically it is a bard college that revolves around inflicting fear and psychic damage, and a lot of, like, espionage. It's kind of like the assassin cleric. Well, my cleric's backstory is irrelevant to the rest of the story, but I figure I'll just go ahead and set the stage for the kind of guy he is. My bard's backstory. My bard's backstory is that at some point his father was dying, and so his wizard brother decided that he was going to try and concoct some kind of magic ritual to stop this weird magical sickness from killing his father. Whilst this was happening, Caspian's brother may have gone a little mad and insane, and in the pursuit of knowledge began to perform horrific and grotesque magical experiments, including on his own brother Caspian. And what he did to Caspian was he began to create clones of Caspian, different copies of him, to try and create, like, whether it's a perfect vessel or something else, my character is not sure. And once Caspian broke free of these torturous experiments, he made a decision. How dare his brother make copies of Caspian? There's only one Caspian, and he is the greatest. So what he has decided is he is now going to personally track down and kill each and every one of his copies to prove that nothing is ever better than the original. And that's the backstory that I gave for him. What does that have to do with the story that we're about to go into? Nothing at all. So, basically, this last Wednesday, we're in the middle of a session. And the idea is we have to infiltrate this, basically, noble's mansion that is heavily guarded by this nation's military. Plot twist, your Caspian is a copy? I've thought about that. It would be a fun twist. It would be a fun twist if that was real. But, the whole idea here is that we're trying to get into this mansion, and there's a lot of guards in here. So we've got to start figuring out what we're going to do. So, wasn't that just a Rick and Morty episode? I'm not sure. I don't watch Rick and Morty. Hi, Annie. Hi. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Hello there, Annie Ann. Whoop. Hi. You gonna lay down? Yeah? Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let me get all of my medication off the desk so I don't accidentally leak information. Hold on. Hold on. Hello, my little Annie Ann. Hi. Hi there. Yeah. Hello, little one. Hi. You're at a really weird angle, so it's kind of hard for me to give chat Annie cam. Hold on. Let me try this. we go. Hold on, if I clear some space here. Hold on, this is important, chat. Hold on. I'll do. My cord read. Bill. Whoa, sorry, my camera is a little weird. Especially with the way it works with its cord. Ugh, my arms are getting tired. I'm trying to mess with things. Okay, hold on. That worked. Oh. Oh, God. Alright, there we go. Alright, hold on, chat. There you go. There's your Andy cam. There you go. KH shirt. Kyle, brother in Christ, thoughts on the KH4 first trailer? Looks good. Looks really sick. That girl in Quadratum is adorable, and I love her already. Yes, Annie? Are you okay? Can I help you? Kyle, if we have a little girl, we're gonna name her Annie Colette. That is adorable. Also, our damage is pretty insane. Sif, just let me... Thank you. There we go. Hello, little Annie Ann. Yeah. Hi. Hi. Ooh, hi there. Yeah. Hello. Ooh. Okay. Hi, Annie. Hold on, I gotta switch back to this window. Unfortunately, there's no good angle I can get on the camera without upsetting her, so this is the best I gotta have to do with. Is that your computer or your cat making noise? Which noise? Is there a noise? Is there a weird noise, chat? Oh, you're fine. You're okay. My computer might be making a noise. Also, hey, Freaky, how you doing? Cool. We're pretty good on level. Why did I level attunement instead of endurance? Annie, are you gonna push my keyboard off my desk again? I gotta be up at 5 tomorrow? Ew. So it's basically a version of the Cleric run, but with more stuff you can use. Correct. Any boss from the Soul series that the community generally likes that you don't like, or dislikes that you enjoy? I would say... I've got shoulder surgery in the morning. Ooh. Good luck with that, my man. Oh, right. I was telling the D&D story, wasn't I? I'll have to go back to telling that in just a second. Anyways, I will say I think Bed of Chaos is a little overhated. Like, I don't think it's a great boss or anything, but I think it's a little overhated. I think in concept it's still okay. It just could have been executed better. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it does suck, but it's not like the worst thing that's ever happened. Also, Sunlight Blade is about to tear house. I managed that kind of poorly, but that's okay. Where'd it go? Really? What are you doing? Okay. And put on some charcoal pine resin. There you are. Optimal. Oh yeah, I meant to show off Magic Barrier against Four Kings. Whoops. I second-guessed myself on whether or not I was going to backstab. Or not backstab, backstab. No. Bad. Alright, not too bad. So anyway, that D&D story I was telling earlier. Basically what was happening is we really needed to get into this house, and there was guards everywhere. They were constantly moving. Not a good time for us. Well, eventually we got to the point where we were like, all right, if we can lure one guard into an empty room, we can kill the guard. And something that my cleric had was an ability called Mantle of Shadows, which when a creature dies, I can use my reaction to steal its shadow. And then I can just now look like that creature and have their surface memories. Sounds pretty good. We'll kill one of the guards. I'll take on the persona of the guard, and then I'll use that to roam around the house, and we'll get our bearings on what's going to happen. So, we execute this plan. We lure a guard into one of the rooms, and our Way of Shadows monk and our rogue assassinate the guard before he can do anything. I take his shadow. So then I take on the form of the guard, and we have a great idea. So I decide that I'm going to use this guard's disguise to now walk out into the other room. and talk to the next guard and tell him, hey, what the hell did you do in here? Another guard, what do you mean, what did I do in here? What did you do? Like, why is this the way it is? Why is what the way it is? Brother, can you just explain this to me? The other guard gets tired of me. He says, fine. He walks in the room. My rogue and my monk ambush him. And we kill the guy. To which point we have now killed another one. So then we're like, all right, that's another guard down. What do we do next? I was worried that was early. Yeah, I'm dead here. That was really bad positioning on my part. Hi, Annie. You're okay. You're fine. Oh, we getting up? What are we doing, little one? Huh? What are we doing? What are we doing, Annie? Huh? What are we doing? You getting up? Also, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Darker. Really do appreciate you. So I had the brilliant idea to go find one of the two mages in the house. At which point, I had my guy walk up to him and go, who is now disguised as a guard, hey man, you know that, you know how I'm pretty average intelligence, right? And the guy goes, yeah, sure. You're pretty above average intelligence, right? Yeah. Well, you know that thing that you can do because you're pretty above average intelligence? I have no idea how quitting out's gonna help me here. Thank you, Annie, for standing in front of the screen so that way I couldn't see. So, that thing you do... I love this game. This game's great. That thing you do when you cast magic, that weird glow thing... The couch in the other room is doing that. The guy looks at me and goes, what? I said, the couch is glowing. I don't know what to tell you. At which point, my monk, for some reason who has minor illusion, decides to make the couch start glowing. And so the mage is like, fine, I guess I'll come see what it is. We lure him into the room, and then the rogue and the monk assassinate him. At which point, we have now lured 3 people into this room and are slowly yet systematically eliminating every guard in the house by luring them into this room for them to just get utterly stomped by the assassin rogue and the the assassin monk and the rogue. Eventually, we get to the point where I'm like, all right, this is gonna stop working eventually. I gotta come up with something ridiculous. So I now take the new wizard that we just lured in, and I stuff his body in between, like his upper torso in between the cushions of the couch, so it looks like his like lower torso and legs are just hanging out of it. And now that we have him just hanging out of it, my character, who is still the guard, runs out to the rest of this mansion and starts screaming, "The couch is eating so-and-so! The couch is eating so-and-so!" At which point everyone's like, I'm sorry, what? So that starts to lure, like, all of the guards to come, like, figure out why the couch is eating someone. Which gets most of them into the room, now firing into the room where the couch is. Just different firearm spells and everything. They're now firing into that room to try and kill this couch, which most definitely isn't alive. And now that I have them all in the foyer, the thing about a bard is they have a lovely perk called Magical Secrets, which means I get to take spells from literally everybody else's book. And I get to choose a couple of them to cast whenever I want. So naturally, my bard, once he has everybody in the room, has Firestorm queued up, and I just Firestorm, like, the entire squadron of guards that we've not already led into this room. I just gotta say, maybe that's just entertaining to me, but the idea of just luring them one at a time in the room just to get smacked and the amount of different stupid excuses we were coming up with was just super entertaining to me. All right, next we're gonna go after... Actually, before we go after Bed of Chaos, let's go after Priscilla. So that way we have all the optional bosses crossed off. And then we'll go do Priscilla, and then Duke's Archives, and then DLC, and finish the run. You doing okay there, Annie? Hi. How are you? Hi there. Are you okay? Yeah. Hi. Hello, my little Annie Ann. We had a similar thing in a campaign I played in. Our DM gave us a bag of devouring, so we bought a bunch of poison that knocked people unconscious and fed them to the bag. That's funny. I was expecting Thunderwave with your story. Thunderwave would have also somewhat worked, but Firestorm, it works wonders. Did you know if you listen to her answering by talking, you have schizophrenia? There's so many ways I could respond to this. Damn. All right, we'll go for the other one then. I need to think about character concepts. I have so little D&D experience. That's fine. There we go. Also, I could technically farm souls here if I wanted to. I'm not going to because I have literally no need to. But I could farm souls here. Tell me I love dark humor. Well, I've already got the psychotic episode, so technically I'm halfway there to the schizophrenia part. Alright, so if I remember correctly, the setup for this that we did was... Oh my god, that's so good. Shout out to Akane for helping me with that setup. Love that setup now. Got into D&D 5 months ago and love it. Yeah, we love D&D. Especially when you do it correctly. And by correctly, I mean you have fun. Because that is the only correct way to play D&D, is to have fun. There you are. I don't know if this has very much stagger on it, but we're gonna do it. Oh, alright, bye Priscilla. You're okay. You're fine, Annie. Oh no, I want to hear the event. What event? My DM is great and there are 2 former current DMs in the party as players, so lots of experience to draw from. That's really nice. That's always nice when you have people that know what they're doing in like an encouraging way. Welcome back. Is it Cirque? I just realized I never said hi to you. Welcome back. Okay, cool. That's good. Let's go deal with, do we want to do Bed of Chaos first? No, let's go do, Annie. Annie. Oh, hi. I forgot you were gonna be here. Whoops. Yeah, Annie's really trying to push my keyboard off the desk. Isn't that right? Also, as great as Annie Cam is, the camera is in the way from me of really reading chat, so I kind of have that problem going for me right now. If I do this, what if I do this? Oh, so that's how they do that now. Can I do? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, I'm a sneezy boy. Ooh. I didn't know I could pop out chat like that. Interesting. Okay. Have you played any of the Persona games? I am almost done with Persona 5. I feel guilty for playing it because whenever I'm playing it, I'm not working. But I'm almost done with Persona 5. And then I own both Strikers and Tactica. I need to play those. And I really want to play Persona 3 Reload. Note to self, you can get past the initial hump. Cleric is awesome in this game. Oh, yeah. Royal or normal? Royal. I am in the secret palace at the end of Royal. Which, don't spoil what it is for the people who haven't gotten there yet, but that's where I'm at the moment. How many hours in? 108 hours in, I think. That feels right. 108 hours? There we go. First try, baby. Yeah, I put a lot of time in, I put a lot of time into games. I mean, video games are my career, so. Oh, yeah, that is Duke Skip for nobody who's ever seen that. That does allow you to skip the entire jail section. Yeah, listen. Persona 5 Royal needs a lot of hours to beat, let alone to platinum. I mean, I'm over 100 hours into my playthrough and still haven't beaten it. And this isn't like a Monster Hunter game where it's like a service game. No, I genuinely haven't beaten it. Does Duke Skip not count as a glitch? It does not. It is permitted in all glitchless categories. It is more so just the abuse of the game's geometry than it is a glitch. We're not going into any, like, unintended areas or messing with the game's program in any way, so it's not considered a glitch. I guess I just play the game the hard way? Oh no, don't worry. The game is that is a very not easy trick. So don't worry about that. That's not good. I'm gonna have a lot of clams here, so I'm just gonna reset the boss as soon as I start it. Because I don't want to deal with clams. Kyle, who is your waifu in Persona 5? Alright. Here's the deal. I did not understand what the game was telling me when it was bringing up the whole romance option. I was just trying to be a really good friend to someone and ended up in a romance with them. Whoops, my bad. I'm not dissatisfied on who I ended up with, though. I ended up with On. And I'm not upset about that, because On's pretty great. But let me tell you, if I had a choice, Makoto gang, 2000%. We love Makoto in this house. What the hell was that noise? What just made a noise on my desk? Did something just make a noise? What was that? Cool. Yoshizawa. Good. Listen, I don't think there's really a bad choice when it comes to the romance partners in Persona 5, to be honest. I think they're all pretty solid. All right. Next stop. Blight Town stuff. And by Blight Town, I mean Lost Izalith. Because it's Fire Sage, Centipede, and Bed of Chaos time. Here. 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 Kyle, who's your favorite anime waifu and why is it Robert E.O. Speedwagon? Listen, Speedwagon is the greatest wife in all of JoJo's. That's all I'm saying. I don't consider myself to be like an, oh, I have an anime waifu kind of guy. But I will say, some female characters that I do really enjoy. Orihime from Bleach is a good one. I'm a really big fan of Rin Tosaka. Love Rin. Especially in Carnival Phantasm. Carnival Phantasm's amazing. Oh god, there was another one I was just thinking of. Who was it? Oh, I've been getting into Yu Yu Hakusho lately. I'm in the middle of watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I really like Botan. Botan is a great character so far. Kind of reminds me a lot of Rukia from Bleach, but At the moment, I like the relationship between Yusuke and Botan a little better than I liked the early relationship between Rukia and Ichigo. I like the Botan Yusuke relationship. I really like their dynamic. That being said, I'll always love Rukia because it's Rukia. I'll continue my DS1 randomizer run. The last thing I saw was the responding mosquito things at Blighttown being replaced with super smoke. Oh, I am so sorry, Chief. Good luck with that. Oh! What's up, Annie? Yeah? All right, we coming down? Yeah. Oh, Annie. Annie, you distracted me, you little shit. Annie Ann. I hope I sat at that bonfire, Annie. I did. Trying to get back into anime after a long time. Any recommendations? Okay, so right now, the anime recommendation that I will give everyone is right now there's only 12 episodes. We don't know if it's going to get a season 2. If it doesn't, that's fine though. The way it's ended at the moment is perfectly fine. I will highly recommend that everyone try Zom 100. Zom 100 is, in my opinion, a very good show. And it's very digestible because it's only 12 episodes at the moment. Dungeon Meshi is also pretty good. It's ongoing at the moment, though, but it is pretty good. I am 5 episodes into Dungeon Meshi. Or Delicious in Dungeon for everyone else. Ooh, I just thought of another great show that I watched recently. If you want something that's just kind of fun, that has a pretty good story, but it's also just kind of fun. On Netflix, if you can find Little Witch Academia. Little Witch Academia is also very good. I had a lot of fun watching that show. Whoops. Oh. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Hey, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Belle. It's good to see you again. Shangri-La Frontier. I've heard some good things about it. Sorry. So Annie, the way that Annie's currently sitting is the point where the back part of the chair and the seat connect. She likes to weasel her way in there for me, and she is now sitting like in that corner because she likes to like lay down under me because it's warm. I didn't rest at the bonfire. Crap. I've never gone back up this way. This does feel weird. Everyone's naming shonen. We're the romance fans. Okay. I am trying with your lie in April. I'm good with romance shows, but man, Your Lie in April is just so slow. It is. I'm trying. Also, there's some weird things with it on the music side of it that I, as a musician, kind of look at it kind of weird with a raised eyebrow. But that's besides the point. Hey, I have a question. What's your question, Dennis? I will hopefully have an answer. Ghost Stories dub. Ghost Stories dub is a classic, yeah. Anyone here watch Sword Art Abridged? Yep. Definitely. We must save my family. Gary. How can I spawn a Baldur Knight in DS1 without cheat engine? Like, just physically manually spawn one? I don't know if there is a way to. There's plenty of places with Baldur Knight spawns, but I don't personally know of a way where you can just spawn one. Hey kids, want to see a dead body? I don't know if DS1 having console commands. I don't think it does. I could be totally wrong though. I've never heard of DS1 having console commands. Remember, kids, intelligence comes from the souls of your dead enemies. Yes, I did say that once upon a time. And I stand by what I said. No, the Sword Art Abridged scene that will always get me will forever be the scene, which I'm not gonna quote for obvious reasons, but will always be the scene when Kirito and Asuna take the weapon to the blacksmith to have it appraised. If you know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I mean. What's up, T-Fizzle? How you doing up in this huzzah? Are you crying? There's just so many beautiful things in life. The first thing I thought is, why would a ghost need a teleportation crystal? The second thing I thought was, oh shit, a window. Sword Art Online Abridged is a very fun watch if you've got nothing else to do. My men don't know the meaning of the word surrender, but we're willing to learn. Cool. Hellsing Abridged, very fun, yes. Alright, I believe that is all of base game done, which means now it is DLC time. So, chat, I know I asked this last Monday, but I got a questions for you. So, seeing how this is going to be the last class that we're going to play, where we give them their spells back, we need something to do next Monday. And, part of me wants to do something non-souls. So, should we do some, Monster Hunter? Or some Hollow Knight? If I were to do something non-souls. Monster Hunter World, Hollow Knight, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Monster Hunter, Hollow Knight, Monster Hunter. Ooh, it's pretty even. Morrowind, I would probably get bored of Morrowind really quickly, just because those kinds of games don't tend to hold my attention very long. Or a Persona game? Ugh, I don't know. I might get too emotional to play a Persona game on stream. Oh. Sorry, little one. Off topic, do you like horror games? I love horror games. Damn, what is this chain lightning? My brother in Christ. I don't know why I rolled the R. Roll, please? I just got hit list by Sanctuary Guardian. Darkest Dungeon? Ooh. Okay, you bring up a good point. Darkest Dungeon? Okay, you might be onto something. Baldur's Gate 3? We could do Baldur's Gate 3. I'd have to make sure that I have all the settings in order so it's stream safe. Horror games isn't a terrible idea. Maybe I'll finally finish Amnesia: The Dark Descent. That game that I keep trying to play and I really enjoy, but I just never end up finishing it. Who's your favorite knight in Dark Souls 1? Probably Kiran. Visage? Alright, I really need to finish Visage. Alright. Chat. Who wants to hear a not-so-fun story of, why I never finished Visage? Because it's been long enough, and I've been getting over it, so I'm okay with talking about it. Ooh, I had a nice little shield cancel there. That was cool. Yeah, it'll be okay, Maldwin. I've been getting over it, so I think I'll be okay. So, fun fact about Visage. Visage is a terrifying video game. I loved playing it. It was very fun. The most scared I've ever been playing a video game. However, I was the most scared I've ever played of playing a video game for more reasons than one. Fun fact. At one point, Kyle had these very interesting chain-repeating nightmares that he had to deal with. And one of them involved a certain thing that apparently my brain thought it would be fun to deal with. Kyle, what does this thing look like? Oh, you know. Exactly like the first enemy from Visage. This was from before I played it, by the way. This wasn't a result of playing Visage. This was from before playing Visage. So, if you ever want to see true terror on Kyle's face, yeah, those Visage videos are up for everyone to enjoy. Also, get Ben Artorias. So yeah, that's basically why I never went back and finished Visage. I do want to finish it, though, because it was genuinely a really fun time. I just need to make sure that I am keeping myself in mind when I play through it. Genuinely, though, like, and I mean this in a good way, like, an actual, like, from a gaming perspective, probably one of the scariest, probably the scariest horror game I've ever played. It was really well done. Super great atmosphere. Really good enemy design. The story is intriguing. Good time. I want to go back and finish it. Price of the game? I'm not sure. Yeah, the atmosphere in Visage is so good. Like, and I can't even describe what makes the Visage atmosphere so good. Like, there's something about it that it's... there's something different about that game. Are you going to play the Silent Hill 2 remake when it comes out? Absolutely. I've never played Silent Hill 2, and I think the remake will be a great way to experience it. Damn it. I was reading chat and was not paying attention to the screen. I should have just Wrath of God. Oh, that would have been such a perfect Wrath of the Gods. Is Visage that game you played on the channel where you explore the house? Yes, that is Visage. Very good video game, from what I played. Man, Soma, I need to beat that as well. Soma I just kind of fell off of because I just had so much stuff going on. But that game was also pretty fun. That's not a one-shot. I mean, it did buy enough space, though. Final Fantasy game? I guess I could play 7 Remake. Have you done any Sekiro challenge runs yet? No, because I've not beaten Sekiro. I will be beating it as soon as I beat Bloodborne. Nice. Welcome in, Bob. Caught a live stream for once and a VOD watcher here. Keep up the killer content. Hey, thank you so much for watching the VODs. Speaking of watching the VODs, hey, all you VOD watchers, how y'all doing today? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for sitting and chilling in the stream. I do appreciate you. Do you have Reddit on your phone? I do not. There is a Gamersweekend subreddit that one of my friends, he's docking the server that he made. So, there is a subreddit that hasn't been touched in like 2 years. But aside from that, no, I don't have a Reddit. Are you kidding? Good thing I have a purple moss clone. For a second there, I thought I didn't have any. I had to think and question if this was live or a VOD I put on. Absolutely. Listen, I want the VOD watchers to feel just as welcome as the live viewers. Oh, crap. Ooh, that was close. Thank you. Ah. Okay, I'm not gonna eat the full combo, I'm just gonna eat part of it. That was greedy. I knew it was greedy. Do it again. Okay, that's safe. Yeah, I was really early on that. That's not safe. Damn, that was really that was really sick on Manus's part. He hit me with the 1-2 there, didn't he? Gotta sit up in my gamer chair. Ugh, chat, it is getting hot as hell in this room. I'm letting you know that. Ugh. You know what? This might be some shirtless gaming. Hold on. It is. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, we're good. There we go. You ever get so hot that you're starting to lose the ability to think straight? That was me in that Manus fight. Which isn't an excuse. But man. Do the flooding humanity sprites deal damage? They absolutely. Kyle, open your door. It's been open the entire time. Damn. Kyle, buy a fan. It's on. It is most assertedly on. Hey, Fintex, how you doing? Also, wow. Miracles and Manus, not a great track record, huh? Awesome. Thank you, GamerDad. Actually, I'm starting to feel it now. Thank you. Oh. Liquid nitrogen? Only solution, obviously. True. Oh, bye, Annie. Nice. up until that magic storm, that was hitless. Although I really need an opportunity to heal here, otherwise the next magic storm will be the end of me. Come on, do it. Thank you. He tends to do that attack after the swipe combo. Someone call press and tell him that he failed to hitless Manus. What was story time today? We had a few different story times so far. Damn. See that? She gave us 73,200 souls. Where the hell is the bonfire? There it is. Why kill? My thirst for blood is unquenchable. Okay, we need to go to Township. PTSD from the one-shot challenge. Man, I want to try to one-shot Manus again at some point, but... God, it was so... So many attempts. In fact, I'm pretty sure Silver was there for most of the attempts. How many tries for both Manus and Dusk? I never killed Manus. Whose one-shot video was your favorite? I really liked Press Continues. Probably Press Continues. Did he get to the revenge stage? Eventually, I'll get my revenge on Manus. I just don't know how yet. Man, it's gonna be... Oh, crap. Crap. Hold on. I'm very much looking forward to when Lemon releases the final video, whenever that is. Because it's going to be a lot of fun talking about the sequence of events that led up to the Four Kings one-shots. Because it's going to be really interesting seeing how things... The sequence of events that led up to it for everyone was quite interesting. Okay. Kyle, have you ever thought about being a VTuber? I mean, I've never, like, seriously considered it, but it could be fun. Like, having a VTuber model. Could be fun. I don't know, people seem to be into that stuff, but I mean, I've never really, like, seriously considered it. But I think it would be fun to try out. I know one of my friends, Rach, she has a kind of like a VTuber alternate persona that was really, it was actually really fun. I had a lot of, I really enjoyed being in stream with that. Not a big fan that you chose to do that, but can I get another fire breath? Nope. Okay. Damn. Straight on fire breath? Yeah. Damn. Man, they're really going for these wake ups, aren't they? Alright, thank you so much for coming and hanging out, Dennis. Enjoy your Dark Souls. That was really dangerous to be in. Oh my god. Nice. Whoops. Okay. And that is going to take us to the final boss. I mean, I guess I need another attunement slot, but I'll just get faith. Because you gotta have faith. Ever thought of Amori, Kyle? I know of Amori. I just don't know anything about Amori, if that makes sense.
You sorry fool.
Definitely played this run a lot slower than I usually play, but that's all right. Either way, chat, today has been a very fun stream. I really appreciate it. I feel like when we got into the DLC, it was a little, felt like things got a little draggy, because it was just getting hot. My brain wasn't able to think. But aside from that, I think we've had some very fun discussions this stream. What do you guys think? I really enjoyed all the Monster Hunter and the anime talk, the D&D talk. Great stream as always. I appreciate that. It has been a fun stream. Good time all around. I love how chill your streams are. I appreciate that. I want y'all to be able to sit back and have a nice time. That's all I want. People here seem nice most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. Most of the time. No. Yeah, no. I love the community that we have in chat. Ooh, a little spicy there. Also, could buy 3.5 chunks of Gwyn's health bar. Man, they really want in, don't they? Bonk. All right. Time to see what the time was. No obligatory death to Gwyn today? Not today. Oh, there we go. $309.04. Not bad. I wonder how similar the builds ended up looking. Why did you drink Estus against Gwyn? So whenever you drink Estus like that, it typically... Now, this doesn't always work. It's more like a manipulation that works like 90-80% of the time. Whenever you drink Estus against Gwyn, and you're that close to him, he really wants to throw a heavy swing to punish you, which makes it really easy to parry his next attack. And so you can theoretically keep him in a stun lock by drinking even when your health is full, and immediately parrying that heavy attack. He can break out of it, but it works most of the time. All right. That's gonna be it for me today, though, guys. I really do appreciate y'all. I don't think... Let me see if anyone's streaming at the moment. Let me see if there's anyone I could send y'all over to. I don't think anyone is. No, it looks like pretty much everyone's not really streaming at the moment. Actually, is Rach still streaming? Okay, she's streaming on Twitch, though. Okay. That being said, that's going to be it for me today. Really hope you guys did have a good day. Thank you all so much to the VOD watchers. Thank you so much to the live watchers. That new challenge video I've been cooking up. I'm still cooking up. I promise. I ran into a bit of editor's block, but as soon as I get over that, y'all will have a new video to have. So Dark Souls Without Souls is coming soon. I'm pretty sure Bandit Run is the run that we're doing this Friday. So if you're looking forward to the next Dark Souls 2 starting class, we will be taking care of that probably on Friday, unless something weird happens. Either way, though, I appreciate all of you. Take care of yourselves. And yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Later, everyone.